I'm going to remember this, because this is forever.
They are the two members of the smash hit group SIX60, a band that owes their success to failure.
It's the start of my demise. Everything I know and trust.
Well, initially, myself and Jai were denied from the music college down there. Well, we studied music, but there's like a contemporary rock class down there, thing you can do. And we were both denied, so we kind of got together on a common failure kind of thing. And then we just started mucking around. Basically, there was nothing, there was no real intention for it to go anywhere. We were basically just having fun. And so in our second year, we moved into SIX60 Castle Street.
SIX60 has risen from a student cover band to one of the hottest music tickets in town. A 4-time platinum debut album and 6 New Zealand Music Awards. We've joined 2 of the 3 Māori boys from SIX60 as their new album has gone to #1. Someone at Otago Uni got it wrong. Matiu, do you ever think up yours to the music school?
I don't really care at the time either, then I don't really care now, to be honest. I mean, I've done what I've set out to do. Well, I mean, I'm a professional musician, so I'm happy with the decisions I made. And to an extent, they have played a massive role in me getting to where I am by not getting me in that college, you know? Who would know if I was part of that system? I don't know where I would have turned out. I could be one of those pretentious musicians, you know, that didn't go anywhere. But no, I mean, it's the journey that we took, and that we were kind of fought. We had no other option to take. Is why SIX60 is SIX60. We are very unpretentious. We don't care too much about trends or following. We just really kind of own our own buzz, and you kind of get high on our own supply.
Keyboard and guitarist Marlon Gerbes was the last to join the band and has an interesting musical background.
When I was 15, 16, I was like a huge bogan and stuff back in the day. Had long hair and like just wore black and stuff.
As they reminisce, he now tells Matiu what to do.
I remember you saying, I don't know about Don't Forget Your Roots, eh? Not being on the EP. I was like, nah man, that's like the best song.
It became the group's signature song from their first album and set them on a path to stardom.
I want to be like SIX60 is going all the way, you know, so I want us to record.
The second album was produced by Grammy Award winner and Black Eyed Peas producer Prince Broad.
This is a special thing.
We're real hungover and we're like about to call it off. Like, oh no, nothing gonna come from anyway. And but he came in, sit down, and we started talking, and it was really weird because he was all this, you know, big shot Hollywood thing going on. And we were like I was just trying to talk to him, and then he would go, hold on, and pull his phone out and start beatboxing into his phone. So then he goes, this guy's way out of it. And then he was like, but he was thinking of song ideas, you know? And then he's like, all right, actually, you know what happened? I was like, we'll just play him a song. So I picked up the guitar and played the song, actually a song that didn't even make the album. And he was just like, let's work. Yeah. That's right, that he was like, hell yeah, this is dope, let's work. We sat down. Literally 2 hours later, we had Special.
You're so special to me, and I want the world to see. So special, special.
He touched every song, but it was his value was more than like a note or a chord. You know what I mean? It was like he gave us this incredible confidence in ourselves and the direction we wanted to go. He's like a genius when it comes to production and music.
I've been aiming for the top, just like a rocket taking up. You got me high, I'm flying in a dream.
We racked up so many songs, man.
It's like 50 songs. We had to cut it right down.
Well,
we cut it down.
It was cut to 50.
Oh yeah.
It was like, because you have heaps of demos. Musicians know that you always have like 20-second bits, 50-second bit, you know, everywhere. And that, from that stuff we just cut down to 50, and then we was like, how are we going to make an album of this? Because we thought all 50 were real dope.
Yeah.
And then cut it down to 25, and like, how are we going to do 2 CDs? Because everything's dope.
I can't even remember how we cut it down to 16.
It's bigger than me, it's bigger than you.
13 of their songs from the second untitled album have already made the top 20, and the May tour is selling out. Marlon Gerbes has an interesting music whakapapa that connects to the Māori battalion.
I've recently found out through my mum's side, who's Māori, from the Wairarapa, that my granddad, her dad, that she didn't know, was a musician and used to travel around New Zealand. He was in the Māori battalion, and it was a bunch of his old friends from there, and they just went around to the clubs and stuff, the RSAs, and they used to just play, jam around. And from what I know, that's where I get it from.
Matiu Walters has the whakapapa to go with his recent fame, the grandson of this statesman, Reverend Muru Walters, and son of lawyer John Walters.
Musically, everyone plays guitar and sings, so I suppose I was around music and creativity from a young age. My mum went to art school. My dad plays guitar and sings. Mum's a really good singer. There's music in the family.
Don't forget your roots, my friend, yeah.
So from 660 Castle Street to the Vector Arena, what a journey.
In our minds, we haven't done anything, and I want to keep it that way. I want to have the drive that we haven't achieved anything. I don't have a Grammy yet. I haven't played stadiums in the States or anywhere else outside of New Zealand. The list goes on, and I don't know. I think it's an important thing to keep as a culture amongst any band. It gets tiring sometimes because you're never satisfied, but I prefer it that way.
This is for the world, the hot top boys and the girls.
I reckon what's next is the world. We've touched on it a bit, and we haven't quite got there, but this album and what's going on behind closed doors is that I think the international platform is where we're going to be focusing this year, really soon actually. So we're just waiting for deals to happen and stuff like that. And I think, this year will be heavily focused on America and everywhere, hopefully.
The rise up of 660 has been swift. They refuse to forget their roots. The new album has a royal touch from a prince who tailor-made a sound so special.